Hello friends, it's Brain from GameBrain.media. You can tell I'm a pro streamer because I have so many screw ups. I swear constantly and all that stuff. I actually ran this whole video, but I left it on the website game screen. Um, but this is the end. MX versus ATV All Out, the end. So I'm going to jump to this screen now, and I can see it in my freaking streaming software. So I know that I'm not going to screw this one up. Anyway, I'm sitting in the golf cart, right? I'm sitting in the four-wheel drive off-road side-by-side buggy. I ran, like I said, 45 minutes of stream about this and saying farewell to this game for now. Um, Quick heads up, it is January 29th, 2021 when I'm filming this live video. The game is on sale for 13 bucks once again, and all the DLC is on sale. Now, yeah, if you've watched any of the earlier videos, and I do have a playlist on YouTube, you can find all that from GameBrain.media, my website. There's a link to my YouTube, there's a link to my Twitch, and there's a link to my Discord where you can hook up with other players who watch my streams and have the same kind of vibe of just going out and having fun and racing and talking. Um, Anyway, multiplayer is stupidly fun. I haven't done that because I don't have the bandwidth to do that and stream. But anyway, I do play on Discord. So now that I've totally gone off rambling tangents, the game's on sale right now for 13 bucks. MX versus ATV All Out, 13 bucks. All of the MX versus ATV core games are on sale, and I have a bunch of them. I have Unleashed, I have Supercross Encore, I have Reflex, and I'm gonna eventually catch up to those. But right now, man, I'm driving hard, trying to get to Monster Energy Supercross to version 3, which I believe would be the category of the year, the tracks from the 2020 season. And now we're going into the 2021 season with Supercross 4, Monster Energy Supercross 4, which has just been released. However, there's only a 10% sale on that. So it's still like 45 bucks instead of 50. Whoopee. I also want to get to MXGP 2020, and I'm going to contrast that with MXGP, the very first version. Now, there's some really different controls between this game and that game, so that transition was kind of funky. I tested it out over the weekend, had a lot of fun. So anyway, where the hell am I going and what am I saying? Well, trying to sum up and be succinct, MX versus ATV All Out is well worth $13 because I value games at $1 an hour of gameplay. That is a super smoking deal. Even $2 an hour is a freaking smoking deal, right? So I've got 30 hours into this game at this time. I paid 13 bucks for the core game at I think a 75% off sale. Right now, same price. And then I picked up the Goat Farm DLC. Just the other day, I picked up the Slash DLC, which I haven't touched yet, but I ran the Goat Farm. I picked up the Arena Cross DLC. Blah, 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 blah. I have $30 into this game. I have played 30 hours. I got a smoking deal. So, sorry, this screen is not that much fun to look at, but I went through this, and let me bounce back to the garage and look at the vehicle. And, I went through, the different versions of this rig, and I chose the Rainbow RXR 1000 from 2017. Under the engine, I went ahead and I bumped it up to the currently equipped engine that's got a little more oomph in the power section and the braking and engine braking. I don't know, maybe. Anyway, I pimped out this rig and I did that all on my last stream where nobody could see it because I didn't have the proper screen activated. So anyway, I'm digging this. Let's see, where is the decal? There we go, graphic kit. This is what the thing looked like originally. Was that? However, I like it a lot better in white, and you see I got the little blue accents on the seats. It's about the only thing I could find to use to give me some blue to the rig. I don't count that blue, but they do. Anyway, here it is, my red, white, and blue version of this rig. And you know what? Now that I'm here, let's go back. And let's see, back. And I want to look at the wheels. I think the black, silver. That's it. Okay, let's go back one more and let's go to the Rainbow Prime. I want that touch of red. Screw it. We're going for that. All right. So anyway, you know how to jack around with all these things. You can see I got a ton of prize money. I got 370,000 Moto dollars in the game. So I in my previous video that I did not actually stream because I'm not a pro streamer. Um, I did these things. So also went to events and we looked at the series, and there's a ton of stuff that I didn't do here, but that's just kind of more proof that you'll get your $13 worth out of the built-in content, which is the amateur off-road, the amateur motocross. There's 6 events in both of those. The indoor open cross, 5 events in that. The pro arena cross, that was DLC. Can't remember how much I paid for it, but it's 12 tracks, and I've run it 3 times because the first time I sucked so bad I deleted that stream. Ran it the second time, had fun, but I did it on 250s, and then I did it again on 450s after I opened up and unlocked a 450, I think. Anyway, very much worth. There was value. I enjoyed the Pro Arena Supercross. All right, now the Goat Farm Tour, not so much. I did run it. There are 7 events. 2 of those are kind of like a hare scramble track. 2 of them are a national track. And I think you kind of run it in reversed, or maybe they call it east and west, where part of the track is shared, but not all the track. They aren't really 2 separate, 100% unique tracks, if I recall correctly. And then there were 2 Supercross tracks, and I think they call it upper and lower, or maybe I think it's upper and lower. But whatever. Eh, the hare scramble track was pretty fun, and that's what we're about to do with this buggy, because that, like I said, was pretty fun. You know what? Well, you haven't seen the Goat Farm stuff, so I'm going to show you that. Now, Slash's Snake Pit I haven't touched. I might come back to this in the future because it's fun. Hometown MX Series, I believe, was also DLC, and in those 8 events, I think, let's see, let's just say it's a 2-minute lap time, and I ran 3 laps. That's 3 minutes per track, 8 tracks, basically only a half an hour worth of racing. But I think it was pretty damned affordable. And right now, all that DLC is on sale for the 75% off. And I don't get a dime. I don't get jack diddly from Steam. I'm just trying to share with my gaming brethren and my moto head friends that this is good shit and good fun. And it's on sale and cheap right now, January 29, 2021. So then we got the Pro UTV Open Cross. Did that. That was golf cart racing, 13 events. That was stupidly fun. I don't know why, but I did dig it. And I tried the Pro Freestyle, and I sucked there. I didn't get a cup at all. I couldn't pull a trick to save my life. Pro Off Road, 13 events. I really don't remember what that was, but no, no, no. Oh, okay. So if I hit it yes, then I say no, it shows me that. All it does is show me the stupid names, not little thumbnail pictures. All right, then I did the oh, Pro MX versus ATV Nash. I jumped into that and I ran a lap, and I'm like, screw this. I don't want to race quads against quads. Now that's 2-wheelers and quads against each other, and that's silly. This is a ATV 450. I don't race quads. Just not my thing. Pro Max 450 Nationals. I think I ran that and then I restarted it. Yeah, because I have cups and I needed to unlock those additional 3 points in order to unlock the Pro SX250 East and West. I sucked in the East. I didn't trophy. I wasn't going to rerun it. It's 9 events, and let's just say, let's see, that's indoor, so it's like 9 events at 1 minute lap time, 3 minutes per race. 3 times the 9 is what, 27. So about another half an hour of racing in that one. However, the Pro SX 450 Championship, that was pretty exhaustive. There's a lot to do there. 16 events, about 2 minutes per lap. Again, times 3 is 6 minutes, times 16 events. There was well over an hour of good times right there, maybe an hour and a half. Anyway, you get it. The game is worth it. It's fun. If you're a moto head, you're gonna love it. It's $13. maybe don't take my word for it. Well, you don't have to. You can watch some videos and you'll see. Flying Moto Ranch Tour. I'm 11% complete. I tried that yesterday. I think that I just decided that I wasn't interested because I was wanting to get into a buggy. And I wanted to finish off with a buggy race. And I still want to do these two, the Marble Canyon Tour, the All Out Tour. I got to come to understand what the tour means. I mean, I'll probably do these all on two wheelers because that's my forte. Um, but for today, as the end, the final farewell to AMA, what? MX versus ATV All Out, we are going to do. Wait, we're going to do Ricky Carmichael's Goat Farm. Where the hell did that go? There it is. All right, Goat Farm, reset the series. Oh, shit. Okay. Been here, done this, but we're doing it now in. No, this isn't what I want. Oh, crap. Well, I reset the series. All right, so what I wanted to do is go to single event. That's right. So, and show you that, see, there's Goat Farm upper and lower Supercross tracks. Um, they reuse a lot of stuff here, is what I'm saying. Slash, I haven't done these. That's brand new DLC to me. But then there's the Supercross tracks that are built into the game, probably based upon the 2017 season. And then you get down to Echo Valley, Golden Valley, um, Echo Valley and Golden Valley, which are the outdoor Supercross style tracks that these guys link or dump into that category. Then there's the Arena Cross, like I said, that's DLC. There's 12 awesome tracks there. Then you got the Nationals, the 2020 AMA Pro Motocross, I think it's called. These 2020 prefaced tracks are all from the DLC. The stuff with the yellow boxes here are from the 2019 DLC that's been discontinued for some ungodly reason. Goat Farm National, there's only one? What? No way, there's two. Crescent Lakes North South, Bighorn, East West, Clover Pass, Shadow Valley. So those are just the creations from Rainbow Studio. Then you get the Open Cross, and let's see what else there is. Then there's Waypoint and Free Ride. Oh, Free Ride, Freestyle. All right, so I just saw a video by another creator, Windham151, no spaces, on YouTube. Guy's pretty cool. He's done a ton of moto videos. Don't want to give away my audience, but he's worth it. Go check him out. Tell him you heard about him on GameBrain.media or from GameBrain.media at Twitch. And let's see, the free ride. He said at Unadilla there are. Let's see. Can we do it? Can we take a peek? Not really. So Unadilla apparently has. Yeah, see this? If you go free ride at Unadilla, I got the buggy selected right now, but see, there's a ton more in this game that I haven't even touched on because I just been running the series. I ran the Supercross series and then I ran the Motocross series. So here we go. Got the like I said, Open Cross, Waypoint Racing, Freestyle, and Free Ride. I have not touched any of them, but I did do Supercross, Arena Cross, National, and a little bit of Open Cross because it's built into the game and you had to unlock some shit in order to get to the other shit. I did some Waypoint Racing and I tried the Freestyle, but I suck so bad that I'll never probably return there unless I, can buy a nice, heavy, indestructible Xbox joystick because I had a Xbox joystick. I'd prefer to play this game with a regular joystick, and it broke. I broke it left and right after like only 3 weeks. So I mean, the thing literally just snapped. It's cheap. It was cheap plastic garbage, so I was really disappointed. But it was like a return to the old days of Motocross Madness 1 and 2. So we're going to jump into the open cross, and we're going to hit the Goat Farm Trail forward with the buggy. Bam, let's get her done. Yeah, I know, my intros tend to be long. I hope I teach you or educate you somehow and something valuable comes of it. And if not, just skip forward and ignore my crap into the racing. Now, like I said, Next up, I'm going to be doing stuff like Monster Energy Supercross Series and the MXGP. Those are from Milestone Games. These MX versus ATV games are from. Hey, there's the goat, Sign Girl, 30-second girl. Um, these are all Rainbow Studios. The original Motocross Madness 1 and 2 and MX versus Everything series creators. So it's pretty tough getting going here. If you don't get a whole shot, you're going to be fighting for your life. But you can kind of like cheat the edges here and get around people. Otherwise, you're never going to do it. You got to not be off track for very long though, or it will penalize you. But it's really tough to make your way up through the ranks if you get a shitty start like I just did. But you can do it, as you can see. And there's two vehicles in front of me. Yeah, I'm in third. All right. Well, that was a battle. So these little buggies are pretty fun, and it's really weird that you can preload them. You can hold way back on the stick, and your vehicle will wheelie through whoops and stuff. Oh my God, am I really going to get into first place here? Well, I guess that blowing the stream yesterday allowed me to get some practice, and now I'm railing it. Now, see there, I did flick it. I tried to preload. I tried to lean back on the stick while I was gassing it over the jump, and then flicked it forward, trying to get through a little smoother. Oh, it had to happen to me yesterday. Come on. Yeah, be warned, you could end up on your bumper, and then that just augers, and basically you're dug into the dirt. You're not getting out easily. It will eat up a lot of time before it resets, like more than a dirt bike at any moment. And I pushed. It's not like you can reset because you didn't go off track. You're augured. All right, so I seem to hear another vehicle behind me. Got to get around this guy. It's weird how he kind of like seems to have been asleep for a second there, and then he came to life when I touched him. He was just in his groove. Then he rubber bands. Uh-oh. So yesterday also, while I was talking to myself about, wow, this track could be so much more fun if they actually created, like, they create the track first, and then you go run the vehicles on it, right? But if they created the track, then ran the vehicles, and then realized that, oh, look, it's really not, a notch. That turn was just notch, notch, notch. So if they could make it where this was just a good, solid... Oh, now, see, those three corners were pretty good, solid, rolling, drifting... corners with berms, but some of these, like, and I understand, yeah, you want to have some tight technical stuff, well then do it so that it's suitable for the width of the vehicle, because some of their tight technical stuff isn't. Alright, so man, dude, we gotta do 3 of these laps. That was 1, and that lap took how long? 3 minutes and 46 seconds. But that's cool because this is like a hair scramble enduro thing. Well, it's about as close as you're going to get to those two genres in this game. Now, that's something pretty interesting coming up in Monster Energy Supercross, MXGP 2020. And it's more or less waypoint racing, but based upon the nature of, where you place the markers. And these are user-placed markers. So the users have created a couple of waypoints, or a series of waypoints to make a track, and then they call it something, but it's in the free ride Norway area, and it's pretty goddamn fucking cool, dude. It's very much like an enduro. The right guys have put together a series of markers that you have to go and get in the environment, and it's very much like a nice single track enduro with a couple of blitzes through, giant open fields and up mountainsides or hills to get to the next section of what seems to be like, pretty clearly an attempt at being a single track kind of enduro race. So that's coming up in MXGP 2020. Well, it already exists in, oh crap, look at this. I could skirt the outsides of these jumps. It wasn't penalizing me, and then I just preloaded and bunny hopped my way through there. With a buggy. Like, tell me, moving my butt around inside, I don't weigh that much. Inside this buggy is going to actually give me, this kind of pop off of the jump. Now, slamming on the brakes, could potentially stop my gyroscopic effect of the wheels and throw me forward a little bit. So, the nose diving when you hit the brakes is not that off to me, but the fact that you can preload and bunny hop over jumps, right? Here we go. Nope, didn't get it in time. Man, I hope I'm only hearing an echo of myself, but it sounds like there's another engine right on my rear end. All right, here we go. Boom! All I got was some distance on that one. Okay, I'm gonna just stay back on the wheel, stay back, and notice how the front end just kept lofted. That might be marginal gyroscopic effect of just staying completely on the gas as you pin it over a jump and keeping it pinned, but it's because I was pulling back on the stick, really. I didn't have it pinned. I didn't have the throttle pinned. Oh man, he's gotten within 2 seconds of me, it looks like, on the split time. So, I can't afford a single mistake here. Man, when am I going to get into those nice sand, those nice rolling corners? I guess not, because I already went through them. Now, see, you can do that on a 2x, or a two-wheeler, probably a quad, but you can't get it on this. Oh, look at that! We made that jump. That's surprising. Okay, I'm going to try to not touch the brakes as much, because losing momentum, really tough. Just letting off the gas, and the vehicle, slows remarkably quickly. But not as much as, getting off the gas. Oh, that one, too tight a turn, had to do it. Alright, so it looks like my split has grown to 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Trying to stay off the brakes as much as possible. Drive with the throttle. So, supposedly it's becoming more rutted. Oh, and those are my ruts, or everybody's ruts. But I don't know. I'm unimpressed, man, with the terrain deformation, because it used to be so much more exaggerated, and maybe this is more realistic of toning it down. I guess it would depend. If this was wet and raining, then these ruts ought to be deep and gnarly. But because it's a dry, sunny day, and kind of sandy terrain, yeah, maybe kind of not so much unrealistic, or there wouldn't be so much terrain deformation given the weather conditions. I'm speculating. So it looks like I got an 8-second lead now. I'm gonna keep it pinned. Keep that front end in the air. Like I just don't care. until I get into some gnarly ass corners and I really need to hammer the brakes. Oh man, I got through that section a whole lot faster than the last round. Whoa. Not so good through there though. Okay, let's keep it in the air. Whew. All right, so the second moto, basically, for this track is just the same exact track in reverse. So we're not going to do that. I did that in my other stream that I didn't actually actively have a streaming. But I mean, it's fun. I'm actually having a lot of fun doing this again, even though I just did it yesterday. And voila, I win. I think yesterday I got third place, but ta-da, yay, we win. But let's finish off with an open cross, I think. Instead of next, I'm going to not do restart result. Yeah, we're going to go here. Let's go with, not waypoint. What did I want to do? How do I get back? Back. Exit. All right, so now let's go ahead and hit this and go to events, single event. Yeah, oh, so yesterday I also went through and talked about, hey, you can pick any track and do time trials. Big whoop. Arcade gets you an opportunity to run head-to-head with somebody if you had two game controllers plugged into your PC, or, if you're an Xboxer. Because this game is an Xbox game. Time trial online single event. So I'm going to, no, I didn't want single event. I wanted the series. And then let's go ahead and try Red Feather Lakes Tour. And we're just going to grab the buggy and see what it is. See what's out there. Uh-oh, I just got a telephone call. My cell phone is my modem. So let me do a quick check and make sure the stream is active. Looks like it is. Looks like all systems are go. All right. So it's saying resume ride. Did I try this before? Oh, dude, this is... Oh, okay. So here's Waypoint Racing. The Red Feather Lakes Tour. Huh. It's a combination of Waypoint Racing at Mantis, Cicada, and then we have Clover Pass National, another national. So there's 3 nationals and 4 waypoints and 2 open cross and then a freestyle. Well, I would think that you wouldn't do a buggy here. Oh, Yellow Wing Darker. Red Feather Lakes. Is there something here called Red Feather Lakes? Mantis. Dove Point. No. Cicada. Well, let's try Mantis. Oh, I can't. You have to go in order. And they're going to run me at a national track first. So I wonder what it's going to default me with on a vehicle. I mean, it looks like an outdoor motocross track. So I would expect to be riding a two-wheeler. I wonder if they change the vehicles based upon, my garage, my stable of available trucks or cars, bikes. Clover Pass. Have we done Clover Pass? Check it out. I'm the only nerd here in a buggy. Well, so I guess we know that this particular type of racing, the tours, are not necessarily set up to be buggies. They're not set up for the buggies. Woohoo! Look at that launch! Holy cow! But it was hella fun. I think I'd just stick to a buggy. Now I'm playing on easy, so, you know, I'm not really going to get excited that I'm a great buggy racer. But, pretty funny. And preload. Yo, look at me jumping. Double. Oh, I'm nailing the jumps. Not nailing the turn. Yep, loft that front end, baby. Loft it. Woohoo! Yeah! Oh, man, look at that. We could have come just a little further and been on a much better downslope. But, hey, we're doing all right. Keep that front end in the air. Oh, a little too much. Oh, a little too much wheelie action. Shit. Okay. Trying to jump it. Oh, we're going to lose a ton of momentum here. Boom! Oh, can't quite get over the hump. Hit the fence. Didn't break it, but it sounded like it broke. Oh, man. I need to stay back out there further in the groove. A little less inside lining. Boom! Preload. Barely missed making it all the way over that. Let's see, this is second lap. Okay. Every once in a while, I remember, keep the front end in the air, man. Keep that front end up unless I need to dig into a turn. Bam. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Woohoo! 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 Yes! Oh my god, could you imagine doing that in a side-by-side? You would land with such force. Oh my, this little thing would be wrecked. Keep the front end up, keep the front end up. Okay, keeping it up, keeping it up. Okay, boom, shakalaka. Yes. Man, this feels like it's going to be my best lap. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that was a nice series. Oh, and then I blew it on the frickin' frack, bragging about it. I'm just keeping it pinned as much as I can, man. Every once in a while I gotta let off the gas. Keeping the front end in the air. Ah! Alright. Finish! Oh, shit! That was only the second lap. I got 2 to go, or 1 to go. Final lap. Oh yeah, that seemed like a hella fast lap compared to the first lap. Oh my god, the laps are freaking long, aren't they? No, only 1 minute and 46? Wow. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Crank it, bitch. Yes. Oh, here we go, here we go. I do love this jump, but I blew it. I did not get on the downside nice like I like to. Okay, here we come again. Another chance. Didn't quite make it up to the top of the hill. Oh well, just keep riding that wheelie. Okay, here's a nice double-double, right? And I can't remember what this is, but I'm going to send it. Keep that front end up, keep that front end up. Alright, here we go. Yes! Oh, yeah, baby. And now flick again. Yes, nice and smooth. Yeah, fairly smooth. Had a little double bounce there. Keep that front end up. Whoa! It's getting squirrely. Oh, yeah! Oh, a little short on both of those. I don't know any way that that could be improved unless there's a way to tweak. Oh, yes! I could go into tuning and I could change this buggy's gearing. And I could change the buggy's suspension and braking. I forgot about trying to tune this thing. Well, guess what we're gonna do next? Never planned on doing this, but that was just too much stupid fun to do. I never thought I'd have fun running the buggy because I mean, mostly I had fun because I won. But launching a buggy over the jumps—that's just stupid fun. It really is. All right, so now let's go to next, and I'm gonna go ahead and exit this for now. I'm going to the garage and I'm gonna tune my freaking buggy. Yes, yes, yes. Tuning. Oh baby. All right, so let's watch the yellow sliders at the top. Oh, look at that. Fucking ran the tires up. Ran the A-arms up. Oh, that's affecting my handling. So I'm going to back it down until the handling just barely is affected. So not a whole lot of improvement opportunity there. Chassis tuning gives me a lot more handling, suspension, traction, and brakes. And a little bit of brakes. But it affects me just a little bit on the power end. And that's odd. Okay, so suspension. Oh. What if I go this way? Oh, look at that. Okay, so let's see. Suspension is going to be hampered a little bit, but I get a little bit extra on the power. Yeah, I don't know if the suspension, the gains in power and traction and handling are worth the detriment to suspension. That's really odd. All right, so the engine. Oh, we can get a lot more power, but it's going to cost us traction. All right, because probably we're going to have a lot more wheel spin because we put the hammer down. We're going to get rear end. It affects our handling and brakes as well. So we're going to back that down just to, that notch mark. And then on the brakes, let's see what happens when we go up on the brakes. Oh, substantially, everything gets better there. And now the changes that were implemented have, like just gotten set as, okay, there you go. So I'm going to apply this, give it a shot. So I applied it. And now I go back. And then we go to series. And we go to Red Feather Lakes Tour. It's 10% complete because we did one event. Now we're queued up to do the next event. And all right, I think we're good to go. We'll see how that tuning turns out. On the dirt bike, it absolutely helped. Whatever I did in the suspension section, chassis section maybe, made that bike. I stopped casing it. Like when it came up short, there was enough oomph in suspension to not completely lose it. Whew, definitely feels faster. Whole shot. Keep the front end in the air. Oh, look at that. Yeah, holy crap. Well, maybe this isn't the end. Maybe I'll do buggy racing for another week. It's just too stupidly fun, dude. Right. Here's a little tidbit that I rarely share, although it is on my website. I got a buddy I used to play Grand Theft Auto 5 with, and mostly Ghost Recon Wildlands actually, and a ton of other games and real life stuff. We built a pole barn and stuff, helped him build a film studio, parts of it, and anyway, his nickname was Noggin. So we were trying to make a play on words, and that's where the name GameBrain came from. Like, hey, what are we going to do today, Noggin? I don't know, Brain. What are we going to play today? Well, typically it's always, at that time, it was always Ghost Recon Wildlands. That game is freaking awesome, and this buggy Dudes, I'm telling you, this thing is definitely got more power, softer landings, more control, better turning. You know what? We're going to keep going until we get to that other weird racing type that I haven't done yet. Yeah, well, I've done Waypoint, but what was it that had the icon were just evergreen trees? Whatever it is, we're going to see if we can get one of those going. So I would have to venture a guess that these tours are a regional attraction, right? In the region, there is an open off-road riding park, BLM land or whatever, where they set up the waypoints or enduro type racing. And then there are a couple of off-road nationals like this in the area. Oh, look at that! God. So that was the final lap indicator, finish line jump. I'm ahead by 30 seconds, so I believe tuning this vehicle a little bit helped me a lot of bit. Oof. Okay, so I lost a lot of momentum there, but oh man, I could have done a lot better just keeping it pinned around that turn. Instead of braking, and here I didn't brake. I skipped the brakes. Oh, I didn't get a good preload. I was a little late on the drawback. Whoa! Ruh-roh. Oh, I just remembered something that I figured out yesterday when I was looking through the. Okay, I know what we're doing next. Well, it reminds me of a song where it talks about where the fun never ends. Look, come inside, come inside, come inside. Can't remember the name of that song, but this game is like a game where the fun never ends, man. I'm telling you. All right, so let's go to next, next, next. And on the map, aha, we are going to an area, the evergreen icon. And actually, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to see one of these, the cicada crossing waypoint racing. So it looks like if they're white, we've more or less unlocked them, and now they're available to us. So let's go to cicada, or do we want to go to yellow winged darter? Yep, that's it. It's that one's sold. Okay, so what I started to say is I found a fake Glen Helen buried in this game. I think they cannot use the Glen Helen name, but they made a frickin' track that has the Glen Helen hill climb, the U-turn, downhill, and then a lot of the back sections. So yeah, it's out there, dudes. And we're going to go ahead and find it. That's what I did on the last tour. I found it. Just, I wasn't even going to do a tour. Damn it. I wasn't going to do a tour until I saw, oh, look, there was a fake Glen Helen here. There's a Glen Helen all along, but it's not part of the AMA series. But anyway, I'll show you. Stick around. We're going to keep racing this waypoint race. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of waypoints. I guess maybe I'd still like to know. Oh shit! I'd still like to know what the evergreen trees are. Oh wait, no, I already saw that. It was just another motocross national. It seems like. I can't remember. Right? It was 30 seconds ago, and I don't remember what I just looked at. All right, we're gonna see if this works. Bam! It did. Ha ha! Oh my God, can you believe it? Come inside, come inside, come inside. Alright, so now we're heading this way. Oh my gosh, I got so lucky on that bounce, I'm telling you. Alright, well, let's see if I can climb this hill. Yes, indeed, baby. Oh, the buggies are silly fun, man. I will be playing this game for years to come, I swear to God. Oh. Oh, so if you haven't gathered, I'm a huge four-wheel off-road fan. I've been playing Spin Tires, Mud Runner, Snow Runner. Oh, shit! And of course, I'm an off-roader. I have a KDX 220. It's from the year 2000, but my bike will still hang as long as, you know, I'm not racing for Jeff Fredette. But he's the one who tuned my bike, built my bike, milled the head. Oh my God! Bored my carburetor, changed out my fork springs, did all kinds of work to my bike. And I think, bam, I just won. Oh, ends in 4. What? Oh, okay. We're giving the other guys a chance to catch up. Okay, well, that was fun. Took some wild chances there. All right, so the Evergreens are the national style tracks. These are what? They call them open cross instead of a national. All right, and I've had enough of this. And what we're going to do is we're going to bounce back and look at this other tour. Oh, how did I do it? How did I get there? Events. Was it a single event or was it the series where I did this? The Flying Moto. Iron Hill National. Whoops. Not that one. Iron Hill National. Echo Valley. Just an oval racing. Oh, no, that would be stupidly fun in the... Oh, anything with the... Aha. The things with the little, you know, tires like that. Those are probably made for buggy racing, baby. So we're going to do this on a side-by-side. Then we're going to get around to, in the single event deal, I'll show you the fake... No, it ain't buggies. I'll show you the fake version of Glen Helen. Oh, we've done this track. We did this way earlier in the series. But it would be fun with a bunch of buggies, wouldn't it? If all these clowns weren't on other vehicles. I wonder if there's a way to make this a one design, singular vehicle event. They really should just have some individual buggy events, series, classes, whatever. Now, remember back in the day of, I guess, Motocross Madness 1 and 2, or was it ATV something, where they had trophy trucks, and you could bust out trophy trucks or buggies, like sand rails. I mean, these are little side-by-sides. These are much different than real sand rails. But, in the earlier games, yeah, and they even had a 50cc. They haven't had a 50cc mini bike, but you had a 6-foot tall rider on a 50cc trail bike. Oh, sorry, good hiccups. Goddamn hiccups. I talk too much, sorry. I'll try to shut up. But then I wouldn't be a broadcaster, would I? A streamer. Pro streamer. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick check on the stream. Yep, it's in fact working. Oh, crap. I just hit start, didn't I? Dagnabbit. I didn't want to rerun this. I didn't want to go to next. I was going to jump. Oh well. Things I do for fun. I know that I'm going to have fun. It's not going to be a bad choice here. Woohoo! Triple! We tripled in a buggy. Can you believe it? Now, some people are going to lose their mind that I keep calling it a buggy, but side-by-side, UTV, doesn't matter to me, really. It's a baby buggy. Baby rail. Oh, I guess something I did mention that, like back in the day, in 2005, I think it's the first time I went to a SEMA event. I was out visiting my friend in California, and we went to the Anaheim Motocross or Anaheim Supercross together, and all kinds of things. We went out to Glamis. Now this is over a course of 5 years. I've known this guy, or I've known him 15 or 20 years, but for 5 years, almost in a row. I think maybe I missed a year. Maybe it was 3 years, 2 years, but used to go out there every year during Christmas through New Year's. He had a sand rail, dirt bike, quad. I shipped my KTM 525 EXC out to his house. We got it plated and street legalized in California. We went to Pismo Beach. We went to Glamis Dunes. We went to Ocotillo on multiple occasions. We went to Stoddard Wells and a couple other little weird off the beaten path riding areas that I cannot remember. Ah! Oh no. But one year we went to SEMA, and the most bizarre thing I ever saw was a goddamn 1000cc Yamaha golf cart. It wasn't even four-wheel drive, it was just rear-wheel drive. Had paddle tires on it for the dunes. It was like, what the hell? So yeah, they were taking a, I'm pretty sure, maybe it was an 800cc when these things first started coming out. But I was blown away. And then, I guess another 2 years later, we did it again. And Polaris had theirs out. I think Kawasaki had come out with one by then. Maybe not. I think Kawi does make one. Kawi, Polaris, Yamaha, and who makes the Raptor? I think the Raptor is Yamaha, right? It was a Raptor. The Raptor was a quad. Anyway, well, that was a pretty short track. Lots of jumps though. That's fun. The buggy. I'm telling you, that would be fun if it was all a whole field of buggies. Do that online with some buggy junkies. All right, so we're gonna go next. Next. I do not want to select one here. I'm gonna hit escape or main screen. And now we're going to see if we can figure out how to get to this single event. Oh man. It was in one of these screenshots that just struck me, and I was like, ah, that is Glen Helen. And it's called like Mountain View or something. So look, man, there's all this stuff to play. Super game, highly recommended. All right, so it wasn't a national. Maybe it was Open Cross. Let's look at Open Cross. There it is. Hurricane Hill. I do believe this is supposed to be Glen Helen. Now, I can't remember where the start gate was. Yesterday I was talking about the fact that, I'd been out to Red Bud, told all kinds of stories about my buddy and his girlfriend or his wife, I guess, and they got wicked sunburned because they just wanted to sit there on the damn bleachers. I walked around the whole track. I was taking pictures from left, right, and everywhere else. All right, anyway, Hurricane Hill Open Cross. You're going to recognize this one section. The uphill, the horseshoe turn, and then the downhill, the horseshoe at the bottom of that. You go back uphill, then you go around to the back section. If you're a big fan of Glen Helen like I am, you're going to recognize little key points here. I tell you, this is a monster to walk around. Okay, so we're going to hit a point going up the big old hill pretty quickly. I think that's... Where is it? Yeah, I thought from the start we got there a lot faster. Oh, I guess this is it. Nope. Nope. Wrong place. Oh, man. Accidentally hit the start menu on my keyboard. Again. Not the first time. There it is. That's the big hill climb. There's a horseshoe turn at the top, then a big downhill. Okay, so I'm trying to keep that front end of the wheel in the air. It's pounding ground, getting to the top. Bam! Okay, make the horseshoe turn, launch it down the hill. Boom! Okay, so I blew the landing. Clearly. Row. And now we're going around to the back, and then the lower section of the track, and the back of the... I'm trying to remember where the campgrounds were. Yeah, honestly, there's no water like that around Glen Helen that I remember. So maybe it's only has some reminiscent cues of Glen Helen, because clearly the surroundings are radically different. But I'm sure they had to make it as unrecognizable as possible to not have to pay licensing fees if Glen Helen was being a holdout. I don't know what the circumstances are there, but I know that you basically have to pay royalties or licensing fees or whatever to use known tracks and their name brand, because Glen Helen apparently thought that, oh, well, your game will only be successful if you use our name. Maybe they said, and therefore we want, $10 million. I'm just talking trash. But yeah, if they want exorbitant licensing fees, then sorry, your track will not be featured in our game. Although every other major AMA national track will be. So, you really think your track being in the game is going to make or break the series? It's kind of silly, isn't it? But like I said, maybe Glen Helen went out of business, and I just don't know it because I've been out of the game so long, or out of watching. I haven't had television for 10 years, man. There's that jump. Now, I've had Netflix, Amazon Prime, and then I switched over to Hulu and quit the other two. And most of my viewing is gaming or YouTube. A lot of great homesteading channels and stuff on YouTube. Would love to get some land and disappear. As long as I had high-speed internet. Uh-oh. Well, final lap. And the next guy is 8 seconds behind me. Anyway, I thought there were some sections here that were very reminiscent of Glen Helen. Boom! I guess I should remember, rev it in midair. Maintain that gyroscopic effect. Land with the wheels spinning. That's probably hell on the equipment in real life. But this is a video game. And here we go. Up the big old main hill again. I love this hill climb. To keep the front end in the air, you don't bounce as much and you don't lose nearly as much momentum. Getting around here and setting up for this downhill jump and being ready to land and not be kicked off to the right hand side. Yes! First time I've pulled that off properly. Oof! And then tear it up at the top. But yeah, that part there is totally Glen Helen to me. You know, the rest of this though, that's just not ringing bells. Some of the other layout is just not ringing bells. But then again, man, it was pretty tough to walk around Glen Helen. There were some places where there was no way to get over to that section unless you were in a different parking lot and campground and all that crap. So anyway, Hope y'all had fun. Hope that was a fond farewell to the game for now. I won't be streaming this. I'm going to be moving into streaming the Milestone Supercross, Monster Energy Supercross series, and the MXGP version 1 and MXGP 2020, the newest version of the game. I'm going to jack around with setting the gamepad controls to feel more like what I'm used to. I tried to get used to them in MXGP 2020 and Supercross 3 because they put the reflex, they put forward and backward on the left thumb stick. So suddenly my body English forward and backward was having an effect while I was also turning. And, maybe that makes sense, but I'm accustomed to having them on the right stick from this game where my forward backward body English is happening and my left right body English is happening on the right stick, thumbstick. So if you have the games, you might notice that, or I might have actually changed the setup in Supercross 1 and 2 because it just felt so weird transitioning from this game to their default control scheme. But I'm going to try to give that a shot before I go online and give it a shot online and have completely discombobulated thumbs. So anyway, thanks for hanging around and watching some racing. If you did and you enjoyed it, visit my, please subscribe to my Twitch channel or follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. A thumbs up on YouTube, a subscription on YouTube, a comment on YouTube are massively helpful to get any kind of ad revenue beginning. I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. People who will have had to watch my videos for 4,000 hours of time, and I will need 1,000 subscribers. And I think I only have like 80 on Twitch and 10 on YouTube. So there's a long ways to go. But if you want to support me, help me out, get a new video card. That's my next goal right now. Desperate to have a new video card. They're not available though. They're all sold out after Christmas and they're out of stock right now. But the best way to do that is hit my website and donate directly through the PayPal Buy Me a Beer link. I won't buy beer. I'll buy a video card. I will keep that money set aside because I don't think PayPal even releases it until, like, none of these platforms release any money to you whatsoever until you get at least $100, I think. And I've never hit that, of course. So anyway, I'm trying to buy well, before Christmas, it was a $439 video card, or I was going to bump up to the 3070. I was trying to buy a 3060 titanium, and I think they were $440, maybe 460, and then a 3070, which adds about a 10 or 15% performance bump over the 3060, if I recall correctly. When I was looking at GPU, what's called, I don't know, just do 3060 Ti versus 3070 in a search, and GPU Boss or GPU, I think it's GPU Boss. Anyway, it gives you a really cool looking chart. There's an app on that site also that you can download and run on your machine, and it will compare your machine against other machines, and it'll show you, oh, well, you're lacking because you don't have much RAM. Like on my old machine, the maximum the motherboard supported was 8 gigabytes of RAM. So it told me, oh, well, you need to upgrade your RAM, and this machine would perform significantly better. Well, it's a limitation of the motherboard, so I couldn't upgrade that. Anyway, it's a pretty interesting website. It may not be GPU Boss. Hang on, let me Alt tab. I mean, this is really actually worth doing. If I go to downloads, it is userbenchmark.com. Userbench, I think. So anyway, check that out sometime. It's going to be cool if you use it. You're going to like what it reveals about your current rig, and then you can do a comparison about, like right now I have an R9 390. So comparing that to the 3060, the RTX 3060 Ti, or the RTX 3070, man, the thing spanks my card by 120 or 115% on one and 135% on the other. So yeah, I'm really jonesing for getting that card, but now they have become unobtainium. They just don't exist in the supply chain. People bought them all before Christmas or during Christmas, and now they're selling them on eBay at double the price and stuff like that. So, anyways, look forward to seeing you guys on the next video, which is going to be, I don't know what yet. I might interrupt the stream of motocross, supercross games and go hunting in Call the Wild, or do some four wheeling, or play golf, or I don't know. You never know what I'll do next. So stick around, check it out. Take care.